Organic foods have become extremely popular over the past few years. Despite higher prices, buying organic has become not only an alternative, but also a moral and social obligation. It is considered healthier, more natural, and more ethical than non-organic. But what does the term organic really mean? There is no consensus on this issue in the world, so different countries have their own definitions and rules. In general, organic produce is grown without the use of GMOs, synthetic fertilizers, or pesticides. Instead, farmers use traditional methods such as crop rotation and organic fertilizers such as compost or manure. While the desire to buy organic products is certainly laudable, the question is it truly healthier, or is it just another expensive trend that we can skip without remorse? Intro: Is organic food healthier? One of the ideas behind organic farming is that natural growing methods make produce more nutritious and healthier. Some studies have actually shown that organic foods contain more antioxidants, which plants produce as their own pesticides. It is assumed that antioxidants are beneficial to health, although scientists have not yet given an exact answer to this question. We don't know if they help us, and, if so, how much they are needed. When it comes to the nutritional value of organic foods, the evidence is mixed. Some studies indicate slightly higher concentrations of vitamin C and omega-3 fatty acids in organic foods, while other studies find no significant differences. Overall, various studies suggest that the difference in nutritional value is minimal. Thus, based on the available scientific information, it appears that organic foods do not provide significant health benefits. In fact, we know that eating fruits and vegetables is generally healthy, regardless of how they were grown. Intro: Is organic food more natural? People buy organic food not only for the extra vitamins, but also to avoid harmful substances such as artificial pesticides and fertilizers. And, in fact, some studies have shown that organic produce contains fewer pesticide residues. However, everything is not so simple. Less pesticide content does not mean that it is completely absent. Although pesticides should be a last resort in organic farming, they are not prohibited. Most organic pesticides are natural toxins such as vegetable oils, volcanic ash soap, sulfur, or copper sulfates, but there are also synthetic ones. What is the difference between organic and conventional pesticides? It's minimal. Organic pesticides are not necessarily safer than conventional ones. Toxic is toxic, regardless of the origin of the substance, industrial or derived from nature. In fact, in the case of copper sulfur, often used in organic apple production, the selective organic pesticide may actually be more dangerous to humans. The toxicity of any substance depends on its concentration and human sensitivity to it, not on its naturalness. Recent research also shows how our resistance to pesticides affects our long-term health. A 2018 French study linked not eating organic food to an increased risk of certain types of cancer. However, this study received criticism because participants only reported their
However, it is important to continue to demand high standards for our food. In European and American countries, pesticides are regulated and strictly tested. Every year there is no need to worry or get excited about pesticides in vegetables. Thousands of tests are carried out to determine the content of pesticides in food. Most samples do not contain any residues or they do not exceed the permissible limit. Today, infections from bacteria and fungi are much more dangerous, and in this regard the risk is the same for both organic and conventional food. Therefore, it is important to think about whether organic food is the best choice in terms of the impact of organic products on the environment. In recent years, the popularity of organic products has been growing. Many people believe that it is healthier and better for the environment than conventional products. However, research shows that the impact of organic products on the environment is not as clear as it might seem at first glance. Greenhouse gases. One of the main arguments in favor of organic produce is that it helps reduce greenhouse gas emissions. A meta-analysis was conducted in 2017 that examined the impact of organic and conventional agriculture on greenhouse gas emissions. The results of the analysis showed that, overall, organic agriculture does not reduce greenhouse gas emissions. Moreover, in some cases it can even lead to their increase. This is because organic farming requires more land to produce the same amount of output. And when new lands are plowed, carbon dioxide accumulated in the soil over many years is released into the atmosphere. Power consumption. Another argument in favor of organic products is that they require less energy to produce. However, research shows that this statement is not completely true either. In general, organic farming uses less energy than conventional farming. However, this difference is not significant. In fact, in some cases, organic farming may even use more energy. This is because organic farming requires more manual labor and more complex production methods. Land use. One of the main benefits of organic farming is that it helps conserve natural resources. In particular, organic farming requires less land to produce the same amount of output than conventional farming. This is because organic farming uses more sustainable production methods such as green manuring and mulching. Environmental consequences. In addition to its impact on greenhouse gas emissions, energy consumption, and land use, organic farming can have other environmental impacts. For example, research shows that organic agriculture can help conserve biodiversity and improve water quality. Conclusion. Overall, the environmental impact of organic products is a complex issue. Research shows that organic farming can have both positive and negative environmental impacts. Moreover, the environmental impact of organic products may vary depending on the specific production condition.